Hello and welcome back to Ruby's story, where she is just taking a nap on top of the hill with her mate Yukon, who is right over there, waking up to howling happening around them. Looks like they are down here. As you can see, we have secured 3 hexes of our very own. And I think Ruby is very curious about what lies beyond the land that she's always known. You know, she's always traveled with her pack, her mom. She's always seen the same things over and over, and she's very curious about what is beyond the territory border that she's always known. Hey, Yukon. Our lovely mate. Get a nice morning picture of them together before they head out. Think of that as our picture right there. Give him a little morning lick. Something I've noticed is Yukon is so much bigger than Ruby. Like when they were hunting that deer in the last episode, I could really see how much bigger Yukon was. And as you can see, Ruby is definitely expecting, and from the looks of it, it might be a big litter, but we never know. And if you guys want to get your guesses in on how many pups you think that they will have, feel free to get those in. Post them in the comments below. And what I love to do is whoever is the closest to the amount of pups they have gets to name a pup for sure. Who is down here? Oh my gosh! It's Magnus! It's Ruby's brother. Oh my gosh. Magnus, do you remember me? Oh, it's like battle music. Ruby's so excited to see him. Oh, Magnus is not happy to see her though. Hmm. Ruby is confused. She's not sure why her brother is acting like this. Like, he doesn't recognize her at all. You know, she's been searching for her family pack, and this is the first sign of any of them that she's seen, and he seems very scared and nervous and, you know, almost traumatized. And you know, she's wondering where the rest of the pack might be. You know, like her mother had a very large pack, and why is Magnus off just by himself? You know, his tail is very tucked. He's very nervous. And she's, you know, he doesn't want to interact with her or anything, and she's never seen her brother act this way. You know, did something really terrible happen and, you know, he's left in a very traumatized state? This worries Ruby greatly. She doesn't know She really doesn't know what to do. Yeah, she wants to help him, but he definitely has no interest in being helped. He wants nothing to do with them. I think this saddens Ruby greatly, and it makes me wonder where Citrine is, because they dispersed together and only Magnus was seen. I'm not sure where Citrine is, unless they dispersed and went their separate ways, but yeah, Ruby is not sure what to do with that. You know, she can see that he definitely doesn't want to be followed. Yukon is not sure what's going on either. I think Ruby would, you know, try to explain it to him. And Yukon would be like, you know, I don't know, but we have pups coming in the spring, and we have some territory that we need to get ready and prepare, and maybe he'll come around later. He's seen you, he knows that you're here, and you know, maybe he'll seek you out when he's ready to talk, or if he needs help or anything. Ruby is reluctant to move on, but she knows Yukon is correct, and there's nothing she can do for her brother right now. But seeing him in such a distressed state, you know, maybe she could help by just making sure to howl and leave a little bit of food for him when they do hunt. It's the least that she can do. And the thought of doing such a little thing helps her feel a little bit better already. I don't know what way we really want to go here. That one is at 100. I think Ruby just really wants to see what else is over here, but over here looks very mountainy. And you know, anytime she was out on hunting patrols with her family, they always tried to avoid the mountains because the elk acted so crazy in them. So she's kind of thinking that, you know, she'll go see what's on the other side, but if there are just more mountains, then I think she's going to maybe try to head a little bit more to the north and take a look around there. Does seem to be a den around here, and a stream running through, in which case I think she would enjoy being by water, just because it does remind her of her family pack. Smells like Geode Pack is also in this direction. Looks like we are getting stronger to the den. I also smell elk carcass up this way. See if we can't find the den, and then we might go check out that elk carcass, because we could use a little bit of breakfast. It's getting stronger, and this kind of looks like a pretty cool place to den, honestly. Oh, I'm getting weaker now. It's around here somewhere. It's gonna be... Let's check up here. Getting weaker again. Maybe over here. Alright, you've entered Cottonwood Creek territory. Oh, maybe over here. Uh-huh. Nice little area. Get a picture. I did see salt coming towards us over there, but it's just a very pretty little spot there. Ooh. We have more than just one coming our way. I think Ruby is going to get out of here before they are really noticed. But she'll keep that in mind, and she might come back to take some territory over there. Really, she's just trying to kind of scout out and see which direction she really wants to move in. And she really liked that den, so it's definitely one that she might come and take more territory around. Everything is kind of up in the air at the moment. We did have that carcass somewhere. Was it in this direction? Oh, it was. Is it our carcass? Because... no. We have the boulder area down here. Don't think Ruby really knows where she's going. She's just kind of following her nose and just checking stuff out, enjoying seeing new things, and I think she would remember this spot. You know, she's been here before with her mom, but it's not territory that they kept. Yukon, are you tired? Yeah, it's not territory that they kept. Her mom ended up not feeling very excited about this area. So they let Geo take it back over, but you know, a pond might be something that Ruby might be interested in. Looks like the scent post is somewhere way over there. Oh. I thought I heard growling. Let's go ahead and see if we can't just take this real quick with some howling. Could use to rally anyways. Looks like we are pretty tired. Yukon, don't go rolling down the hill. It'd be kind of funny. It'd be kind of funny to see. As long as, you know, he didn't get hurt. There, we got it. Let's see here. It's like a nice stump here where we can stay consistent and put it on this one that looks like all the other ones that we've been marking. Oh, who's up here? What is this? Mill Creek pack, huh? Okay, so we're just over here hanging out. Doesn't look like any of them want a fight. And Ruby doesn't want to fight either. I think we are starting to kind of accumulate a bunch of wolves that we need to name. So we have the Mill Creek brothers, all male. And then we have a geode pup we need to name. And that's it. So I'm going to go ahead and name these guys real quick. Give me just a moment. Alright, I went with Summer for the pup of Geode pack. And then for the Mill Creek brothers, we did Jester, Rourke, and Squire. And then I was just looking, Daisy, Salt, and Cinnamon, those are the ones we just ran into in Cottonwood Creek territory. And I thought they were Cottonwood Creek going to chase us out away from that den we just found, but it's actually 3 geode dispersals, so we could go back over there and take that territory, perhaps. Hi, Yukon. Just sitting there, laying there, watching us. Let's do some howls to really claim this area. Oh my gosh. That was quite the secondary howl there, Ruby. Oh my goodness. And I love that sun right behind her with the snow on her face. Even though you can barely see her, that's still pretty cute. Let's take off name tags there. Alright, let's go ahead and take this over completely. Oh, I think we already did, actually. Yeah. Alright, and then, yeah, I think let's head back to the west. Your geode pack howling back at us. Yeah, let's head back over here and see if we can't take this Cottonwood Creek territory, because yeah, we just assumed that those wolves were Cottonwood Creek coming to chase us out of their territory. Oh, a little bit more north. Out of here, coyote. Something to note, I suppose. Coyotes like to hang around this area if we are to choose this den site, but coyotes pretty much hang around just about everywhere. Let's see if we can't go find the scent post. Smells like Cottonwood Creek came by here about 3 hours ago. Here's their scent post. Looks like we got it. I'll go ahead and mark this dead tree here. I think that is going to be Ruby's thing, since there seems to be plenty of them. You going? Where are you going? I was going to say, if you guys have any more name suggestions for Ruby's litter coming up, be sure to comment your suggestions down in the comments below so that we have plenty of names to choose from when the time comes. I think they are feeling pretty tired right now. So far, they are up to 5 pieces of territory. Doing a little bit more exploration out in this direction. I think we'll probably head a little bit more north when we wake up. Let me see. Current quest: survive with mate. Okay, so it does not say we have to have 15 territory hexes like normal. It just says we have to survive the winter, and, you know, come spring we'll have to find a den. So, you know, hopefully by springtime they'll have enough territory claimed to be able to claim a safe spot to have their pups. They're definitely going to get a little bit of rest right now, though. Okay, where are you going? They are getting a bit hungry. You got any checking out the bison? That's probably not the best idea for just the 2 of us. But yeah, Ruby agrees. She's feeling a bit hungry as well. And yeah, I think they are going to head off in that direction, but let's just see where the scents are coming from. It's like from behind them, so maybe they'll head off in this direction instead. See if they can't hunt some elk. You know, they need to see what the hunting is like in this area anyways. Kind of just testing out, you know, if this is an area they want to live in. Looks like there's plenty of bison, but Ruby is not interested in hunting bison. At least not full-grown adult bison. And this is very, very steep. She's having her doubts that she wants to live in this steep mountain range. You know, her mom was always making her climb mountain after mountain because she liked to have all of her scent posts up on top, and, you know, maybe that'll be something that Ruby dislikes, like, another mountain. And maybe she'll prefer to have her scent posts a little bit lower. Alright, well, it's opening up. She's happy to see that, at least. Smells like the Mill Creek brothers came this way too. Probably drawn in by the elk scent as well. Looks like the scent post is going to be in this direction. And all of the elk scent is kind of following us, so think we'll go over here and try to take this and then go see if we can't find the elk. Yukon reminds me so much of Malachite. Alright, we got it. Let's see if there's a nice little dead tree we can put our marker on. Looks like one right here. Perfect. There we go. Let's see if we can't find these elk. Let's see what territory we just took. Okay. So definitely kind of moving into the west side of the map here. Female buffalo fork dispersals also being drawn in. And Ruby and Yukon's very first territory invasion happening. Maybe in this one? I'm not sure. Maybe in the one they're in? No, not this one. Well, Ruby is not about to let anybody take any part of their territory that they have been working hard on. I think she's kind of forgetting that her mate does still have a major leg injury and won't be fighting as strongly as he normally could. But she's new to this territory thing, and, you know, her mom often let territory go, and then they'd have to go steal it back, and I think Ruby is very much not wanting to lose it in the first place. Where are they at? Must be getting close. And another lesson for Ruby, you know, her mom taught her all these things, but you know how how your daughters and sons can be. They think they know better than you, and I think they circled around us. There they are. And, you know, she's determined to keep their territory. Pepsi. From Cottonwood Creek, and then another female that we don't know. Ruby is out of stamina, feeling very worn out already. The pregnancy is taking a toll on her, apparently. You can? You okay? Doing alright? He seems to be assuring Ruby that he is just fine. Right, well. Ruby, you saved your territory, but now you guys are tired and still hungry. So, do we still smell elk anywhere? Yes. Right, well, I think they are going to continue going after and trying to find these elk. And we'll have to save that for next time because we are out of time. So thank you guys for watching. Thanks for hanging with us. If you enjoyed this episode, and I certainly hope you did, please give it a like and consider subscribing if you are new. And if you are new, be sure to check the description for Ruby's playlists if you want to start from the beginning, from either when she was a puppy or when she dispersed. They're both in there, so yeah, be sure to check those out. If you're already subscribed, thank you again so much. And I greatly appreciate you guys. You guys have a wonderful rest of the day, and until next time, bye-bye!